Cameroon is on the edge. What began as an election day on October 12 has turned into days of mass protests, claim of victory from the opposition, and a delayed official result that is fueling anger on the streets. Today, we unpack the drama, who Paul Biya is, how he stayed in power for 4 decades, what his daughter said in this election, and why the opposition leader has already sworn himself in. Let's get into it. After the October 12 presidential vote, opposition candidate Issa Chiroma Bakari publicly declared he had won and urged President Paul Biya to concede. That claim quickly ignited protest and confrontation in major cities as the official results were not immediately published, and at times the Constitutional Council postponed the formal announcement. Paul Biya is one of Africa's longest-serving leaders. He became Prime Minister in 1973 and then President in 1982 after the sudden resignation of Ahmadou Ahidjo. Born in 1933, Biya has ruled Cameroon for more than 4 decades, and in 2025 stood for an 8th term at the age of 92. This election has an extraordinary twist. First, Brenda Biya, Paul Biya's daughter, publicly urged Cameroonians not to vote for her father, a rare and a stark rebuke from within the presidential family. Her remarks and social media posts added fuel to the controversy and highlighted deep division. After vote counting began, Issa Chiroma Bakari publicly declared that he had won the election, calling on Biya to concede. This declaration, while not constituting a formal swearing-in, heightened the political drama. Supporters framed it as a moral victory, yet it fell short of legal recognition and sparked fierce backlash from the ruling party and the constitutional institution tasked with announcing results. Chiroma's claims was based on his team's compilation of polling stations' results, but his announcement ran ahead of the formal result validation process. Officials condemned his act as unlawful, warning of severe consequences if the legal process were undermined. Protests erupted across the country and at least several people were reported killed, dozens arrested, and internet restriction imposed in some regions. Official electoral bodies in Cameroon said they needed more time to verify and validate results, and the Constitutional Council delayed the final proclamation. The gap between the vote and the official announcement created a vacuum filled by competing claims, social media tallies, and street protests. Protesters are calling for transparent counting, respect for the ballot, and an end to the system they said has favored one party for decades. Many citizens, young and old, worry about stagnation, corruption, and insecurity. The anger is both political and generational. This isn't just about one vote. It's about the future of democracy in Cameroon. Can an entrenched leader be challenged peacefully? Will institutions such as Electoral Commission, the courts, and the security services act independently? And will international actors push for transparency? Cameroon's election is still unfolding. Official validation is pending and tensions remain high. I'll keep tracking the development. Tell me in the comments what you think. Think the results will be accepted peacefully? And if you're in Cameroon, what's the mood on your streets? Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. Your voice matters.